Hello students, I am Madhuri Abhale from Saraswat International Academy. I am teaching mathematics of standard 4th. Here we are going to continue chapter number 2, long and short part 2. So, in this part you need to solve some sums. For that you need to understand the conversion of meter to centimeter or centimeter to meter or kilometer to meters or meter to kilometer. So first we see meter to centimeter. 1 meter equals to 100 centimeters and half meter equals to 50 centimeter. If we talk about kilometer to meters, then 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters and half kilometer equals to 500 meters. So these terms you need to understand for solving the sums. So let's start with page number 15. How tall have you grown? Do you remember that in class 3rd you measured your height? So everyone remember that your PT teacher has done your height and weight. So here, do you remember that in class 3 you measured your height? So your answer is yes. Do you think you have grown taller? That means आप लंबे हो गए हो? Yes, I grew taller. That means yes, हम लोग comparative class 3rd से in class 4 we are grown. How much in centimeter? So you can write about 6 or 5 centimeter you grow taller as compared to in class 3rd. Have your friends also grown taller? That means if you observe in class 3 your friend's height, it grown to class 4. So yes, most of them are grown taller. These 3 questions or these 4 questions you need to write in your notebook. Now find out and fill the table below. Now one table is given here and these 3 columns are made up on the basis of assumptions, and this column you need to find out by calculating these 2 boxes. Let's see. Find out and fill the table below. Friend's name is given here. Last year's height is given in second column. In third column this year's height is given. That means here third standard, that means third class height is given. In this your fourth standard height assumption is given. So let's start. The first one is Asha, and the last year's height of Asha is 1 meter and 25 centimeter, and this year's Asha's heights grown up to 1 meter 35 centimeter. Now how many centimeter have they grown? That means you need to find out the difference of these 2 heights. Before that I would like to explain one thing. Suppose your height is this much in third standard and you grown up this many in fourth standard. Okay, this is the height of third standard and this is the height of in fourth standard. Now here in this table what you have to find out, you just need to find out the difference of these 2 heights. That means this portion you need to find out. So simply what do you have to do? You just need to subtract the third standard height from the fourth standard height. That means you need to differentiate these 2 heights to find out this grown up height. So let's see, this year's height is of Asha 1 meter and 35 centimeter. This one will write in meter and 35 is in centimeter. And last year's height is 1 meter and 25 centimeters. So let's subtract these two numbers. 5 minus 5 0, 3 minus 2 1, 1 minus 1 0. That means your answer is 10. But 10 it comes under what? Centimeter form. So your answer is 10 centimeter. So you can see here I have solved it already, Asha. The height in meter, centimeter, 1 meter 35 this year's height, 1 meter 25 centimeter last year's height. So we need to subtract these two numbers. So 10 centimeter is your answer. So the number 2 is Anmol. Again this year's height minus last year's height. So meter and centimeter. Okay. So this year's height is 1 meter 34 centimeter and last year's height is 1 meter and 30 centimeter. Now subtract these two numbers. 4 minus 0 gives you 4. 3 minus 3 gives you 0. And here 1 minus 1 gives you 0. So 4 means 4. So 4 comes under centimeter. So 4 centimeter is your answer. So you can see I have already written the answers in last column. So 4 centimeter is your answer. This one is also I have solved here. Calculation of Anmol this year's, last year's, and the subtraction is here. So 4 centimeter is the answer. The third one is Shreya. The Shreya's this year height is 1 meter 28 centimeter and the last year's height is 1 meter 20 centimeter. So let's calculate the difference between these two heights. Meter, centimeter. This year's height is 1 meter 28 centimeter and last year's height is 1 meter and 20 centimeter. So let's subtract these two numbers. 8 minus 0 gives you 8. 2 minus 2 gives you 0. 1 minus 1 again gives you 0. So 0 8, that means 8. 8 centimeter is your answer. That means Shreya grown up 8 centimeter in 1 year. Let's calculate the height grows to Rakesh. So again meter and centimeter. 1 meter 45 centimeter of this year's and 1 meter 40 centimeter of last year. So let's subtract these two numbers. 5 minus 0 gives you 5. 4 minus 4 gives you 0. 1 minus 1 gives you 0. So again 0 5, that means 5 centimeter is your answer. That means Rakesh grown by 5 centimeter in 1 year. Now let's calculate of height of Rahul. So meter, centimeter. This year's height of Rahul is 1 meter 41 centimeter and last year's height of Rahul is 1 meter and 35 centimeters. So let's calculate by subtracting these two numbers. So here we need to take carry. So how you people subtract these numbers in third standard, how to calculate or how to get carry. So here we'll take 11 and here it comes 3. So 11 minus 5 gives you 6, and 3 minus 3 gives you 0. So 0, 6, and here 1 minus 1 gives you 0. So again 0, 6, that means 6 centimeter Rahul grown in this 1 year. So as per this table you can calculate your height, also the difference between last year's height and this year's height, so that you can get how grown you in last 1 year. Let's see the next question. Jalpa once read a list of the tallest people in the world. One of them was 272 centimeter tall. That means जल्पा एक बार रीड कर रहा था अबाउट टॉलेस्ट पीपल एंड देयर हाइट्स. इन दैट वन ऑफ देम, उसमें से एक जो था वो कितने सेंटीमीटर लॉन्ग था, 272 सेंटीमीटर टॉल था. दैट इज़ जस्ट डबल ऑफ जल्पाज हाइट. व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय डबल? दैट मीन्स मल्टीप्लाई बाय 2. That means Jalpa's height is multiplied by the tallest person is double than Jalpa's height. Okay, that means suppose a tallest person is 272 centimeter, and if we divide by 2, then we get the Jalpa's height. So simply, how tall is Jalpa? So 272 divided by 2, because that person is double of Jalpa's height. That is why we need to divide the tallest person height by 2. So let's see how to divide this. 2 and 272. 2 ones are 2. 2 minus 2 gives you 0. Then this 7 will carry down. Then 2 3s are 6. 7 minus 6 gives you 1. This 2 again carry forward, so 12. So 2 6s are 12. So we get here 0. So 136 centimeter is a height of Jalpa. So again we can cross verify here. 136 is Jalpa's height and double the height of that person. So 6 multiplied by 2 gives you 12. 3 2s are 6 plus 1 7, and 2 1s are 2 to 272. So you can see here that tallest person height is 272 centimeter. So with the help of dividing the height with 2, we get the Jalpa's height here. Let's move ahead. Imagine, could that person pass through the door of your classroom without bending? That means here the tallest person height is talking about. So could that person pass through the door of your classroom? So answer is no, because our classroom's door height is of 225 centimeter only. So he cannot be pass through it. Let's see next question. Will his head touch the roof of your house if he stands straight? So answer is no, because the roof of the house is too longer than his height. Like suppose the roof of the house is up to 320 centimeters long, so he can easily stand upright. So answer is no. Let's see next question. The long and short of your family. Number 1, who is the tallest in your family? So these questions you need to solve by yourself, that who is the tallest in your family. It must be your mom, it must be your father, or it must be your brother or sister, anyone. Who is the shortest in your family? Again, it could be anyone, your brother, sister, father or mother, or maybe you also. What is the difference between their heights? So simply you need to subtract the tallest person's height minus the shortest person height to get this answer. So let's move further. Inter-school sports meet. So here we are talking about a race that is happening in this picture. So let's see. This is a 100-meter race for girls. Arundhati is nearest the finishing line. So you can see in the diagram, the girl who is nearer to the finishing line, her name is Arundhati. She is about 6 meters from it. So she is 6 meters from this finishing line. Behind her, that means this girl Rehana is behind Arundhati. Okay. Now look at the picture to answer the questions below. I forgot one line here. Kavita and Uma are running behind Rehana. So Rehana is here and her behind these two girls, one is Kavita and one is Uma, are running. Now we need to choose the distances from here and we need to answer these A, B, C questions. So let's start. How far is Rehana from Arundhati? Rehana from Arundhati. The first girl is Arundhati and this girl is Rehana. So as per the distance, we can assume that 3 meters, 6 meters, 10 meters or 15 meters. So if we calculate the finishing line from Arundhati is 6 meters, okay, then the difference between these two girls, that means Rehana and Arundhati, it must be 3 meters, because the difference from here finishing line to Arundhati and to Rehana and Arundhati is shorter than this. So the first answer is 3 meters. The second one is, how far ahead is Rehana from Kavita and Uma? Now we need to calculate these two distances. Now you can clearly see that Arundhati to the finishing line, the difference is of 6 meters, and these two differences were same. That is why this Uma and Kavita is behind Rehana from 6 meters of distance, because these two difference is same. How far are Kavita and Uma from the finishing line? That means these two girls far from finishing line. So we need to calculate the total distance from here to finishing line. So let's calculate. First, we are knowing that Arundhati is 6 meters from finishing line. Okay, then Rehana and Arundhati, here the difference of these two girls, distance of these two girls is 3 meters, and Uma and Rehana, the distance is of 6 meters. So we need to add these three distances to get this total distance of Kavita and Uma from finishing line. So 6 plus 3 gives you 9, 9 plus 6 gives you 15. So ultimately 15 meters is your answer. Again I am going to explain the C1. Same. Arundhati and finishing line, the distance is 6 meters. Rehana and Arundhati, the distance is of 3 meters. And Uma, Kavita and Rihanna, the distance is of again 6 meters. Now we need to find out Uma and Kavita's distance from finishing line. So simply we need to add these three distances to find out how far they are running from this finishing line. So 6 plus 3, 9. 9 plus 6 gives you 15. So they are 15 meters far from the finishing line. Let's move further. Have you heard about a 1500 meter or 3000 meter race? You remember that 1000 meters make 1 kilometer. As already I have discussed this, 1 kilometer equals to 1000 meter and half kilometer gives you 500 meter. 500 meters makes half a kilometer. Now with the help of these two data we need to find out next these two questions. So let's see. In a 1500 meters race, people run dash kilometer. So first of all, the given things will write first kilometer and meter. Everyone knows that 1 kilometer gives you 1000 meter. Now in this question 1500 meters is given. That means in meter we need to write 1500 meters. Now we need to calculate the kilometer of this. So simply cross multiplication will be happened. So here 1500 divided by 1000. So let's see, 1500 divided by 1000. So here in 1000 3 zeros were there. So we'll put point after. See, 1500 I have written here. In divide 3 zeros were there. So 1, 2, 3. After 3 digit from behind we need to put point, decimal point. So your answer is 1 kilometer and 500 meter. Or you can also find out like this, 1500 divided by 1000, that means 2 zeros were cut. Here 15 divided by 10 gives you 1.5, that means 1 kilometer and 500 meter. Or else you can write it as 1.5 kilometer. So you can see here I have already solved this question, kilometer and meter. So 1 kilometer gives you 1000 meter and in question 1500 meter is already given. Now we need to find out its kilometer. So simply 1500 divided by 1000 gives you 1 kilometer 500 meter. Or you can write it as 1.5 kilometer. Let's see next question. In a 3000 meters race, people run dash kilometer. Again kilometer and meter. 1 kilometer equals to 1000 meter. In question 3000 meter is already given. So we need to find out the kilometer of that 3000 meters. So again we'll divide 3000 with 1000. So it gives you, see, 3000 divided by 1000. 3 zeros were cut. Ultimately the answer is 3 kilometer. So your answer is 3 kilometer. 3000 meter equals to 3 kilometer. Or you can simply cross verify this question like 1000 in meter and 3, so 3000 meter is your answer. So this 3 is a right answer in kilometer form. Let's move further. Have you heard about marathon race in which people have to run about 40 kilometers? Okay, in marathon race how many kilometers the people need to run? 40 kilometers. People run marathons on roads because the track of a stadium is only 400 meters. This track of stadium is of how many meters? 400 meters. 10 rounds of a stadium track gives you dash kilometers. So let's find out. So stadium track is of 400 meters. Okay, so we need to multiply it with 10 because 10 rounds of stadium track we need to find out. So 400 multiplied by 10 gives you 4000 meter. But in question we need to find out in kilometer. So simply 4000 meter equals to 4 kilometer. So how we get this? Simply 4000 divided by 1000. So we will cut these zeros. So ultimately 4 kilometer is your answer. So simply one track of a stadium is 400 meters. So if we round that, if you want to round that stadium with 10 rounds, so it will give you 4000 meter, that means 4 kilometer. Now in next question, so if you run a marathon on a stadium track, you will have to complete dash rounds. Now everyone knows that a marathon is of how many kilometers? 40 kilometers. Then again kilometer and number of rounds. Again I am going to write kilometer and round. So everyone knows that with the help of 4 kilometers the person will complete 10 rounds. Okay, now for marathon race how many kilometers they need to run? 40 kilometers. So in kilometer we'll write 40. Then how many round they will be completed? So again cross multiplication, 40 multiplied by 10 divided by this 4. So everyone knows that 4 tens are 40. So 10 this and multiply with 10. So 10 multiplied by 10 gives you 100 rounds. For 40 kilometers they need to take 100 rounds of this stadium track. So you can see here I have already solved this question. Track of stadium is 400 meter. That means suppose this is a stadium and it is of 400 meter. Okay, now 10 rounds of a stadium track, that means one round of 400, second round of 400, third round of 400. That means simply 400 multiplied by 10, it gives you 4000 meters. But we need to find out in terms of kilometer. So simply we'll convert these meters into kilometer. So kilometer and meter. 1 kilometer gives you 1000 meter and already we are having 4000 meters in calculation, so how many kilometer it will gives? So simply 4000 divided by 1000, so these three zeros will cut and it gives you 4 kilometer. That means if you take 10 rounds of that stadium track, the total kilometer you will run is 4 kilometer. Now in next question, you are going to run a marathon. Okay, and the marathon is of how many kilometers? 40 kilometers. So how many rounds you need to complete in on stadium track? So simply what we'll have to do, kilometer and rounds. 4 kilometer if we run, then we completed our 10 rounds. So if we need to run 40 kilometers, then how many rounds we need to take? So simply again cross multiplication, 40 multiply by 10 divided by 4. So 4 tens are 40. It will gives you 10 multiply by 10, and the answer is 100 rounds.